20 days since Erastus Asaredonko and his crew escaped death at a mining site at Asumaya in the Ashanti region. The environmental journalist and GJA's overall best in 2022 reported how about a dozen men with pump-action guns abducted them, seized their equipment, and beat them for trying to expose illegal mining activities. They destroyed video evidence of the destruction in the newly restored forest reserve and devastation of farmlands and water bodies in the area. Newly restored forest reserve. The Manso police attempted a pursuit but aborted it before they could enter the forest, citing logistical reasons. Very usual, right? 3 of the armed thugs, who later seemed compelled by circumstances to hand themselves in, were quickly granted bail by the police. Yes, very quickly, speedily granted bail. Not too many ordinary citizens enjoy that. Now, the police claim to have filed charges in court, but that they are waiting to be given a date to bring the suspects before a judge. And that is a barefaced lie. Once they decided not to keep them in custody until they would have taken them to court within the 48-hour constitutional deadline, they had a court date the moment they filed the charges. That's the standard. Is it that they have been compromised with Galamsey cash? Otherwise, they must publish the document, which will show a case number and definitely a date for the suspects to appear in court. In which serious country will journalists or ordinary citizens suffer such ordeal at the hands of lawless armed attackers at a time when the state is fighting Galamsey, and the matter will be treated in this manner? Is this how serious Ghana is fighting this Galamsey genocide? This has not yet come to the attention of the IGP and the Attorney General. In July 2021, I led Erastus, the same man, to the police headquarters here in Accra to file a formal complaint over threats of assault by Kenneth Japong on live radio. They have done absolutely nothing 3 years on. Yes, absolutely nothing 3 years on. My repeated public complaints about this led to a recent assurance that they will take action soon. Emmanuel Aye Ante quit journalism a few years after MPP foot soldiers assaulted and battered him while he covered the party's protest over the 2012 election results. Nobody has answered for the life-threatening damage that has been done to that young man. The party's delegation, including Elizabeth Ohene, Oboshi Sai Kofi, and Nana Komia, who later offered 1,000 cedis to the man. That delegation that came to the multimedia group offices apologized on live television and promised to assist the young man, but they have turned their backs on him. He was ignored when he tried to get them to assist with his medical bills. He cannot work and is struggling to take care of himself and his young family. In December 2023, through his lawyers, he wrote to remind them of his predicament. None, including the party executive, have had the courtesy to acknowledge his letter. It's a letter making a plea. In the 2020 elections, journalist Pius Esiedu Kwamin was in the news having been shot during collation of results for the Ablekuma Central constituency at the collation center. the Mataheko Police Church. He was a victim of indiscriminate firing by Collins Kweko, alias Scholar, a national security operative, when a fight erupted between agents of the NDC and MPP over pink sheets. Nobody has answered for his suffering. The last time I checked with Pius, the criminal case has not been called since the docket was reportedly forwarded to the Attorney General 2 years ago. Yeah. Certain prominent persons in the NPP who promised to assist him have left him to die. He has undergone multiple surgeries and is now in need of $65,000 for a bone transport surgery abroad. Please get in touch with me to help Pius. Samson.lardy@myjoyonline.com. Let Erastus, Emmanuel Ante, Latif, Pius Asiedu, let's give them reason to believe we care and that the law works in Ghana, contrary to the just released Mo Ibrahim Index. And that is my take. We'll be right back.